Okay, so this is a continuation with my discussion around sleep prior to my experience with my seizures and brain tumor diagnosis. It was a big one. I was talking about the softening of my connection with my new grad with the last video, and understanding with my journey that there's stuff still in practice in here that might have served me, was serving me as a much younger person, and right now I can let this go. Wanting to feel soothed more with my sleep. So, the same time that I was doing my CBT work with Carrie Shute, looking at practices and trying to make peace with attitudes around sleep, I took this course online. It was through Sounds True. Tammy Simon was the host of it, and there were two individuals that I just adored. It's still available. We'll have the information down below when I get smart about how to do that. This course was called Embracing All of You, and it featured Gabor, who has developed compassionate inquiry, and Richard Schwartz, who developed international family systems. Both of them are so very articulate and so amazingly instructive and open and so soft with the set in place, the very early formed ways of patterns that were introduced following what I'm calling trauma. This course was really quite fascinating to me, and I knew following my experience with my new grad, like feeling the experience of softening that experience of making peace and actually thanking her. They're staying with nursing, giving me different avenues to try out. There's a lot of things to be grateful of. And it brought me to this place of knowing that there was a younger piece in me still doing its push to go on, what it felt like it needed to do as its job, to use Richard Schwartz words, the protector. So the protector for me was probably established very young, as a young baby. Just certainly felt it throughout my preteens, teenagers, and on. Yeah, it was there for a purpose, to understand that whatever external information I was receiving as a young person, it caused a reaction and hardened, formed a structure of what was perceived as protecting Sheila as she grew. And there was this listening through that course and then taking another international Zoom course on compassionate inquiry that was just in October. That was wonderful. I got to appreciate so much about the softness of sitting with that protector, Richard's words, of not dictating to it, but just that softness of understanding. You're here, you've done this. How are you feeling? Do you feel that you can relax now? Does it feel like I've got you? I'm understanding this. Can you let it? Can you just sit back and maybe let me look after you? I was feeling it soften before my seizure. I was looking forward to retirement so I didn't even have to take Zopicon again. And since my seizures, my sleep has been very different. Sleep for a couple hours, wake up and have these journaling thoughts and clarity. Go back to sleep. And really just no fear. Absolute no fear. There was one night, I guess, after several consecutive nights of observing, I'm not sleeping. The 8 hours, hardly, that I had been so conditioned, like I must have in order to present for the next day in a way that felt soothing for me. So, yeah, around that timeline, 5-6 days of having not a lot of sleep, I started to sit with my little protector and softly kind of like, I've got you, sweetheart. Look at the support that you have. You've got this. We are being so well supported from Source, from our guidance. Do you feel like you want to rest? Yeah. Yeah. She's resting. I love this. I love sharing the comments, the direction, the beautiful pieces that were put in place before my seizures. Thank you for listening. Good night.